Imagine you wake up in the morning, you go to school, you talk to your friends, you eat, you sleep, and everything feels completely normal. But what if I told you that none of it is real? What if your entire world is just a program, like a giant video game, and you are inside it without knowing? That is the idea behind the Matrix. And today, we are going to explain the entire trilogy in the simplest way possible so anyone can understand it. Let us start with a man named Neo. At the beginning, he is just a normal person. He works a regular job, lives a quiet life, but something feels off. He feels like the world is not real, like something is wrong, but he cannot explain it. This feeling leads him to a man named Morpheus, who tells him the truth. The world Neo is living in is not real. It is a simulation created by machines. Humans are not free. They are trapped inside this fake world while their real bodies are being used as energy sources. Imagine you are asleep your entire life and your dreams feel like reality. That is what the Matrix is, a dream that controls everyone. Morpheus gives Neo a choice. He can take a blue pill and forget everything, go back to his normal life, or he can take a red pill and see the truth. Neo chooses the red pill, and everything changes. He wakes up in the real world, and it is nothing like he expected. The Earth is destroyed, the sky is dark, and humans are hiding from machines. The machines took over long ago, and now they use humans as batteries. Neo learns that he's part of a resistance, a group of people trying to fight back against the machines. Morpheus believes that Neo is special. He believes Neo is the one, a person who can change the system and free humanity. Now here is where things become interesting. Inside the Matrix, the fake world, the rules are not real. Gravity, speed, strength, all of it can be bent or broken. Once Neo starts to understand this, he begins to do impossible things. He can move faster, jump higher, and even stop bullets. This is because the Matrix is just code, and if you understand the code, you can control it. But there are enemies inside the Matrix. They are called agents. They are programs designed to protect the system. The most dangerous one is Agent Smith. He is fast, powerful, and almost impossible to stop. Whenever Neo and his team enter the Matrix, they are constantly being hunted by these agents. As the story continues, Neo begins to believe more and more that he might be the one. He saves his friends, fights agents, and starts to see the Matrix differently. Instead of seeing walls and buildings, he begins to see the code behind everything. This is when he truly becomes powerful. In the second part of the story, things become more complex. Neo learns that the truth is bigger than he thought. The Matrix is not just a prison. It is part of a system of control that has existed for a very long time. There have been others like him before. The idea of the one is not new. It is part of a cycle. Neo meets a program called the Architect. This program explains that the Matrix was designed to keep humans under control, and every time there is a problem, the system resets itself. The One is part of that reset. Neo is given a choice. He can follow the system and allow it to restart, saving humanity in a controlled way, or he can choose something different and risk everything. Neo chooses differently. Instead of following the system, he chooses to save someone he loves. This decision changes everything and breaks the expected pattern. At the same time, Agent Smith is also changing. He is no longer just a program. He is becoming something unpredictable. He can copy himself into others, spreading like a virus inside the Matrix. In the final part of the story, the war between humans and machines reaches its peak. The machines are attacking the last human city, and everything is at risk. Neo realizes that the only way to stop the war is not just to fight, but to make a deal. He offers to stop Agent Smith, who has become a threat to both humans and machines. Neo enters the Matrix one last time to face Smith. By now, Smith has taken over almost everything. The entire world inside the Matrix is filled with copies of him. Neo fights him, but the fight is not just physical. It represents something deeper, a balance between control and freedom, between order and chaos. In the end, Neo allows himself to be taken over by Smith. But this is not a defeat, it is a choice. By connecting himself to Smith, the machines are able to destroy Smith completely. Neo sacrifices himself to bring balance back to the system. After this, the war stops. the machines and humans reach a new understanding. People who want to leave the Matrix are allowed to leave. The system changes. It is no longer a perfect prison, but something more flexible. Now let us simplify the entire story. The Matrix is not really about machines or fighting. It is about reality. It asks a very simple question. How do you know what is real? If everything you experience feels real, does it matter if it is actually real or not? It is also about control. The system tries to control people by giving them a comfortable illusion. Most people accept it because it is easier than facing the truth. But a few choose to wake up, even if the truth is harder. And finally, it is about choice. Neo's journey is not about becoming powerful. It is about making decisions. Every step he takes is a choice, and those choices define who he is. The Matrix Trilogy shows us that reality might not be as simple as it seems. It shows us that systems can control us without us noticing. And it reminds us that even in a world full of rules, there is always a possibility to choose something different. That is why The Matrix is more than just a story about machines. It is a story about freedom, identity, and the question that stays in your mind long after it ends. What is real? And what would you do if everything you knew was just an illusion? If you enjoyed this video and want more movies explained in the simplest and most creative way, make sure to watch the other videos on the channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you do not miss the next one.